today I've decided that I would make two different kinds of quinoa salads because my dad is always complaining that he doesn't like quinoa and that I have quinoa and to make the quinoa, blah, blah, blah. But the thing that's special about quinoa, which is right here, it's cooked, is that it is one of the only sources or non-animal sources of complete protein. So it has all 9 essential amino acids. The 9 essential amino acids are the ones that your body cannot make, and normally if you're a vegetarian especially, you have to combine 2 different things together, like beans and rice, in order to get the complete amino acid profile. So if you are trying to cut down on your meat and saturated fat, this is a good option for you. So one of the first salads that I'm making here is going to be a more Mexican type flavored salad. So we've got some garlic, lime, cilantro, and onion. I'm going to dice the onion really small. Whew. Make sure your onion is a sweet onion so that it does not make you cry too much. I used half of an onion, and I'm going to use the other half for the more Italian-inspired quinoa salad that I'm going to do. But yeah, I really suck at chopping things uniformly, so don't mind the size. Next, I'm going to chop up the cilantro. I just kind of bunch it together because, you know, herbs are really hard to chop otherwise. Bunch it together, give it a rough chop. I took these leaves off the stems. If you have little small pieces of stem, it's no big deal because the stems are quite sweet. 1 clove of raw garlic. Smash it so that the peel comes easily off. And you want to chop that garlic really small because you don't want a big chunk of garlic in your food. But because it is raw garlic, you're probably going to smell like garlic for a while. Just saying. So I've got my bowl here. I'm going to start by throwing in, I don't know how much this is, maybe like a cup of cooked quinoa in there. 1 clove of garlic. Half an onion, which is going to look like a lot, but it's good for you, so suck it up. And a whole bunch of cilantro. You could just eat it like this, but that would be disgusting. So as a result of this, we're going to add a lime. I like a lot of lime. It's going to help cut down on that garlic flavor. But, you know, the garlic is really good for your cardiovascular system, so hopefully your date doesn't mind that your breath is horrible. So I've decided to add some more, what do you call it? What's the word? Well, I forget the word, but we're going to try and make this a little bit more substantial by adding a can of pinto beans. You can use dried beans and soak them overnight and do that whole thing if you want to. I use these ones. These are actually my least favorite, but I want to, I don't know, eat them. I would prefer black beans probably, but I just strain them, put some water over them to get rid of like all the canned stuff. And then I'm also going to add half a can of black olives just for a little extra flavor. If you don't like olives, you can leave this part out. But I am cutting them in half, and you give that a try. Alright, so this is what I have after adding in the beans and the olives. Alright, now to finish it off and just keep the seasonings pretty simple. This says everyday seasoning, but it's really just black pepper and like some onion stuff in there. So black pepper, I'm going to put a little paprika and cumin, and if you want, you can add a little bit of salt to bring out those flavors a little bit more, but you don't have to. And if you want to, you could do jalapenos, and then if you wanted, you could do this stuff. This stuff is really good, but if you don't like spicy stuff, then you won't like it. But let me add those in, and I'll tell you some stuff. Alright, so once you add that stuff in, you've got your finished product. You can add more lime to taste. I did end up adding some of the cherry peppers, the sandwich topping there, but it is really good. This is what it looks like. If you were to eat this entire bowl, it would be about 800 calories. Most of the calories are coming from the beans, but you're going to get a lot of fiber from the beans and the quinoa, and lots of protein. I did not add salt because I did put in the olives, so it didn't really need any extra salt. So it's a huge portion for 800 calories. I would probably eat this whole thing, but a normal person should probably eat like half of it. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I will make the Italian one on another day because I am too hungry. I just gotta eat this. So, see you later.